The Indiana Department of Education doesn't track teacher turnover. Most states don't. But research from states that do and surveys with teachers show it is a major issue. On the flip side, the South Bend Empowerment Zone is seeing more teachers staying this year. They wanted to know why.
So Mr. Berkway is...
Teacher Courtney Mitchell does not take her responsibility as a fourth grade teacher lightly.
It's an important job. People are trusting me with their babies.
All of these children are like her children. And that's saying a lot because Mitchell is a mom herself and is expecting another baby soon.
The kids and their relationships is what keeps me staying here and coming back.
And she is coming back. Mitchell has committed to returning to Harrison Elementary School in the fall. So have dozens of other teachers in the South Bend Empowerment Zone. In fact, data shows 78% of teachers in the zone have indicated they plan to return next school year. That's up 10% compared to last year at this time.
So we reached out to those 78% of our teachers and said, hey, why are you choosing to stay? Tell us the things that we're doing well so that we can build upon those things, so we can double down and grow those things.
This time around, zone leaders did stay surveys. The results are in. It wasn't pay that made the difference. In fact, when the zone ranked the reasons teachers decided to stay, pay wasn't even in the top 10. The number one reason teachers in the zone are staying this year is the kids.
None of us get into this profession with dreams and aspirations of becoming a millionaire. We just want to do good for kids. That's simply what it is.
But it was more than that. The survey showed the school work culture was also more important than money.
It's making sure that folks feel supported, work-life balance, trying to address their mental health, wellness as well. These are the things that keep folks in the profession.
The growth in teacher retention at the zone and the reasons teachers want to stay offer insight into what's important for educators around the country.
For years, we have known that just like any other job, whether people stay or not really depends a lot on their local context, on who's around them, on the leadership in the school, on their colleagues and their coworkers, on the community.
Education experts say there is a teacher shortage crisis in the U.S. and here in Indiana, and the data backs it up. There are more job openings than there are educators to fill them. Look at the Indiana Department of Education's job search site.
So I think the greatest thing that we can do to really help with teacher retention is to talk about the value of the profession.
Unfortunately, teachers say they're feeling underappreciated, overworked, and burnt out. A Chalkbeat study found teacher turnover hit an all-time high after last school year. And new research from McKinsey found nearly a third of U.S. K-12 educators are thinking of leaving their jobs.
Teaching's kind of an art, and it feels more like sometimes we're being put into boxes, and it makes it difficult to really do what you know is best for your kids when you don't really have that freedom to do so.
Mitchell has seen her share of teachers come and go.
It is hard. You know, if someone asks, oh, what do you do? And I say, I'm a teacher. I teach at Harrison over on the west side of South Bend. It's like, ooh, like a lot of times people ask why.
Her classroom is filled with happy, eager children. Her reasons and motivation to work harder and stick around.
I think a lot of us here are actively working to break that stigma and try to showcase our kids and our school and the zone and what we're doing in a more positive light. Thank you.
Mitchell says she's staying because of the children, because she feels heard and valued, and because she appreciates the culture of positive change here. And she says others feel the same.
We're here because we see the impact that we're having, and we see the impact that we can continue to have. So it's really cool.
Zone leaders say when it comes to teacher retention and teacher recruitment, current educators and staff are their best marketing tool. When the culture of a school is good and teachers are happy, they'll tell others. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.